This here is the Premier Rio, a compact SUV, which is probably the most affordable SUV that you can get in India today. Let me take you through what the Premier Rio is all about. The Rio has been given some fresh styling with, if you notice, new headlamps and a new bumper design. The Rio is essentially a compact 5-seater rear-wheel drive vehicle. Rio has very classic SUV styling cues with the spare wheel mounted on the boot door, which is something that a lot of customers prefer in an SUV. If you look at the boot space also, it's quite adequate. There's plenty of luggage room, which is much more than what you would find in a hatchback. And you can easily store a couple of large suitcases in the Rio. Another interesting feature is the way the toolbox has been hidden just under the boot floor. You can just lift up the boot floor and access the toolkit over here. Now, as I mentioned, the spare wheel is mounted on the rear door. Here's a quick look at the interiors of the Premier Rio. Like I said, it's a very compact 5-seater, which has been given a fresh look with beige and grey upholstery colors. The dashboard is very simple with a tachometer to the left, speedometer to the right. And it all looks very compact and sleek. In fact, plus quality is quite good for a vehicle in this price range. This price is about 5.5 lakh rupees. You get an integrated stereo system, which is a run-of-the-mill normal product. You have HVAC, which has all the standard airflow controls, like for the windscreen and for the front passengers. But of course, there are no rear AC vents in this car, this being a compact SUV. Power windows available only for the front, and you can see the power window controls are here on the door. The Rio is also equipped with electric mirrors. You can see the electric mirror controls over here, and the fog lamp light switch over here. You would also find something you haven't seen in cars in a very long time, which is a glow plug indicator. And this is the control for the rear wash wipe system. The Rio is equipped with a 5-speed manual transmission, and everything, as you notice, is quite compact and quite close together. It's just about adequate in size for a person of average stature. Like I'm about 5'8", and you can see that legroom is just about enough for me. But for taller people, it might be a bit of an issue. The glove box is fairly large and can store enough documents and other things that you need to carry along. Moving to the rear of the Premier Rio, one thing you do notice is that the vehicle does have a pretty high floor, but legroom is good for a normal person. But again, like I said, tall people would have a little bit of a tough time with legroom. This being a compact SUV, headroom is again adequate for people of average stature, but taller people, their head might just about touch the headliner here. And here's a look at the new engine that's made it into the Premier Rio. This is a 1.3 multi-jet engine, which puts out 75 bhp of power and 190 Newton meters of torque. This is a pretty powerful engine, which is good for a compact SUV in this segment, and it should perform fairly well. It's also a fairly fuel-efficient engine, which gives over 20 kilometers per liter. It's got 200 millimeters of ground clearance, which is fairly adequate for most Indian roads, and you're not likely to hit any of the speed breakers or potholes that you normally do with a hatchback.